Hey everybody, this is the Patzer. This is the chess.com puzzle for May 10th, 2019. It's an endgame, and even if you're a Patzer, you look at this and you say, well, white has got no chance. And white has no chance. What you don't notice, or if you're a Patzer, what you don't notice right away is that really nobody has a chance here. And that even though the white king can't possibly catch that pawn, who's going to march down the G file and promote itself, there's an easy way for white to position itself so that a stalemate is inevitable. So let's take a look at how the chess.com puzzle is to be solved, and we'll look at why this is such a hopeless position for all concerned. All right. So the first move, white always moves first, is to come down here where the king pretends that maybe it can catch that pawn, but no. It's no soap. The white king then moves over one. Black pawn keeps marching along. The white pawn advances. Black pawn advances. And the white king snuggles in between the two pawns. And here we can see what on earth is going to happen, because, for starters, you pick the queen, which of course is what you usually want to do when you're promoting your pawn. Well, no, that's a stalemate, so that's no good. So what next? Well, you can pick a bishop or a knight, or, well, first of all, if you picked a rook, you'd get the same exact result, right? It's a stalemate, so that's no good either. So that leaves you with a bishop or a knight. And as it happens, when Stockfish played itself in this position, it opted for the knight, which, granted, allows the king to get away. However, unless the king is just going to bounce back and forth here, hoping to provoke a stalemate, it's going to have to go, say, here, for example, and that's going to allow the black king to take that first pawn. And of course, we know that when pawns are in the extreme files, the A file and the H file, there's no way they can get promoted. I mean, the king can just sit here, and as long as there's another piece to move, which there is here with the knight, there's no possibility for a pawn promotion. And what's equally obvious is that a knight alone cannot mate a king. So this is basically a recipe for a stalemate. It doesn't matter what you promote it to. As soon as it's clear that promoting it to a queen ends the match right away, promoting it to anything else doesn't end the match right away, but it still ends the match. It's still going to end it in a stalemate. So let's take a look at how Stockfish played this, and we'll see what happens. And there you go. Stalemate. So that's the puzzle for May 10th, 2019. This is the Patzer telling you to get out from behind the 8 ball, and I'll speak to you soon.